Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Super Treecks Originals World. Only 2 more worlds to go, only 10 more stages to go. No matter which way I put it, the end of this world is finally coming near. Normally I would say only 2 more episodes, including this one, because there's 2 worlds to go. However, there may be some destruction in one of these 2 worlds, so it might also be 3 episodes. Depending on how long it takes me to beat these stages. It might even be 4 episodes. But let's not assume the worst. Let's assume that I'm able to beat my own courses in at least somewhat of a decent time. But anyway, World 15 is up today. 15, man. Looks like yesterday when I first got started with this. Let's just hope the destruction is not going to be as bad as I think, because, of course, there are only 10 more stages to go. And I know which 10 those are. Just not in which order they will appear. I do have a hunch, but I know a couple of very tricky ones are still up. Let's go see what is awaiting us in stage number 1. Ooh! I like this one. It's not uploaded, and that is a shame. I might even delete one of my older courses just to upload this one, because I really love this one. Yeah, it's pretty obvious by the name what my intentions were here. The very long speedrun. A speedrun that actually fills 2 entire rooms, and therefore making the stage very, very big. And it still requires you to go full speed ahead the whole freaking time. Absolutely difficult to do. And the only reason I'm still confident is because I play this stage a lot on my own. So I think I still remember what I need to do. Yeah, as you can see here, kinda like some other speedruns that I also have made. This is once again a kind of speedrun where it is not pure instinctive running. Sometimes, like a section like this, sometimes you still need to press the brake. And those are the kind of speedruns I like the most, because I think that way, actually forcing you to stop sometimes and still give you the feeling that you need to go as fast as possible, those are a lot more technical, and therefore I like them a lot more. Speedruns where you can just simply hold the run button the whole time, not having to worry about anything, just jumping in time. Those are a little bit less my thing, in all honesty. Speedruns like these, where you're actually forced to stop sometimes, or forced to slow down so you're not constantly going at full speed. Those are the kind of speedruns, because of their more technical approach, that I actually appreciate a little bit more. Ooh, that was a tad early. I think I'll slow down for a bit. This is definitely the most tricky part. All the... Oh, dang it. See, that's what I mean. But I still didn't lose too much time, so hopefully I'm still good. This is definitely the most tricky part with the Super Mario Land flower, because of the tricky timing with your balls. Okay, that final part went well. With the exception that I jumped over the Bill Blaster. Okay, I'm not too sure if I can make it anymore. I know there's some margin for error, but not a whole lot. Okay, jump this while crouched. Gives you more room for jumping. Okay, next up is the Mario 2 section. Let's start digging. And once we're done with that, we also use the other trait for the mushroom, namely jumping very high. And of course walking over enemies. Okay, around 100 seconds. In that case I'm still on schedule. I'm surprised actually. Okay, this is a button mashing section, because we're too big for this corridor. Oh, dang it. Still alive. Let's get hit by you too, because that way we are small and we don't have to crouch jump anymore. There we go. Next up is the Mega Mushroom. Oh, other way. The Mega Mushroom section. Some simple block destroying business. But still, you need to do it fast. Okay, Okay, back here. Now we're going the other way. And now we're destroying this. And get on this skull platform. Duck here. Lose the platform. And that will carry the next item towards us. Link, the Master Sword. Okay, head left here. Okay, perfect. Bam! Okay, don't miss the jump here. Okay, there we go. That was flawless. We're still not there yet. Oh, this part's annoying. Okay, I got hit, but that does not matter. Just follow the shell. Open that up and go in there. Okay, final section. Just hold right, Y, and B, and everything goes by itself. This looks a lot trickier than it really is. Okay, ground pound here. Ground pound here. And get rid of you. 6 seconds. Let's go. 3 seconds. Okay, this should be good. Let's pound through here. Boom, boom, dead. Flagpole gotten. Whoever told you a speedrun has to be a course where the timer is below 100 seconds? When it's this long, it can also be very well above it. And can still classify as a speedrun. Awesome course. First try and it already drains 7 minutes of my video. I keep on saying speedrun, but it's a level that actually drains 6 minutes of time. On a split pathway it seems. So we're going up after this one. Let's first see what we have. Oh, another unuploaded course. 2 of them in a row. This is annoying 3. This actually, as this intro screen kind of gives away already, came into existence because I found out that the Koopa Clown car has some pretty weird mechanics sometimes. Especially when they start bouncing against each other. Good luck getting through. This is not so much annoying, this is more hilarious. Perhaps I'm going to turn down the game's audio for this bit, because I'm pretty sure you won't be able to hear what I'm saying otherwise. Trust me, with my headset on, this makes a lot of noise. But yes, it is possible to get through here, somehow. The trick is actually to hold down and right the whole time and keep on jumping. At some point you're going to actually jump in between Koopa Clown cars and you will start moving right a bit. And if you're lucky, you won't get bounced back left too far sometimes. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's more. But this is the final bit, as you can see. The finish stretch is already visible in the screen. Okay, this is even more difficult. Koopa Clown cars and bumpers. But definitely still possible. Come on. Yeah, the bumpers don't always allow you to actually jump. There we go. And in all honesty, this also could have taken 6 minutes if I was unlucky. But today, fortune seems to be on my side. This was only 2 minutes. Okay, split pathway like I talked about. I know the castle's actually placed it right. It's not visible yet, but it will be once that course is cleared. Therefore, this is a loose level. And loose levels have a tendency to be super expert class. Come on, you should know how it works by now. But there's actually multiple super expert courses still left. And therefore, I'm not too certain which this one is. Okay, this is Low Gravity Masters. That is in fact a course that has not been cleared at all. Except by me. And therefore, I've got my work cut out for me. As you may know, I'm a big fan of the low gravity mechanic in Mario Maker 2. Something you can input by making it night on the sky theme. And I wanted to create a super difficult challenge making use of the low gravity combined with new Super Mario Bros. Physics. You know, the right trigger that you can actually hold to make a little spin in the air. Trust me, this course is going to test your skill with that up to the max. And all that to make sure you don't touch the ground at all. And because of the mission, it is actually extra difficult. The mission does not allow checkpoints in this stage. You have to do it in one go. Okay, that was room number 1. Okay, this part's really difficult. Button mashing the shoulder button to stay in the air for long enough. Ooh. If that does not put a cramp in your hand, then I don't know what will. Therefore, it's definitely advised to actually alternate the L and the R triggers. Because you're pushing those triggers so much in order to spin around in the air. And the cramp in your fingers is definitely your biggest enemy here. Not even the platforming challenge here. No, the cramp. Okay, there we go. That's 2. Now, number 3. This one looks intimidating. It's honestly not really that difficult. While jumping off a bill blaster that is moving. Of course, why not? When I first came up with this idea, I was really scared by it. I was like, ooh, this is going to be way too difficult. But in all honesty, this turned out to be the easiest room in the stage. I was thinking about making the bill blaster even smaller, but nah. Didn't want to clear check the level again. It was already clear checked the moment I thought, might even make it one level smaller. Okay, room number 4. Okay, wall jump here. I said wall jump here, Toadette. Whoops. Epic retry. I think I'll cut that out. Okay, I'm not too sure why it didn't work last time, but let's go wall jump this time. In all honesty, this is supposed to be difficult. As you can see, you do have very little room here, so keeping this wall jump going, definitely more difficult than it looks. Okay, blocks are gone. And now for the second part of this stage. The same deal, only this time with the acorn mushroom. Yes, I'm forcing you to actually use your glide immediately, so you can't use that to cheese. Whenever spinning in the air while carrying the acorn mushroom, this spin actually changes up a little bit, making it even more difficult to actually control it. It's a little bit difficult to see. Just try it out yourself. Create a small course for yourself, wear the squirrel suit, and you will find out this actually feels a lot different. The whole reason why I inputted it in this course. Even that you need to be a low gravity master for. Not just the regular air spin. The acorn mushroom spin as well. Okay, now this part, alternating blocks. Oh. Wrong side to that. But hey, as long as I don't hit the ground, I can also do it like that. Okay, too low. Ooh, 2 in a row. Okay, I'm too low, so let's make one more jump. Okay, there we go. And this bumper actually re-initiates our glide. So let's go use that now. Even that changes up in low gravity, it goes way slower. Okay, there we go. And now for this green pipe. And glide! There we go. And the final part is easy. Just hold right, And Y, of course. And then glide down. Until this point, and we are done. Okay. And here's me thanking people for playing my 99th course. Nobody has ever seen that except for me. Unfortunately, this course has never been cleared. But here's an example, so if you feel like trying it, go right ahead. This is how you're supposed to do it. There's a big group of people who actually dive into 0.00% courses just for the sport of it. Perhaps those can try to beat this stage. But anyway, while they're trying to do that, I'm going to try to beat course number 4 of this world. Because we are not done yet. Ooh, and here we have Crumbling Mineshaft. Finally! The reason why it's so late in my super world, of course, being the popularity. This is one of my most appreciated courses I've ever made, even though it's one of the earlier ones. It's still in my top 10 of most liked courses. And in all honesty, I can understand why, because the moment I came up with the idea for this one, I immediately noticed it turned out pretty well. Let's go see how this Crumbling Mineshaft will work. Nothing outside here, of course. Let's go in. Now let's get started with the course proper. As you can see, there's a lot of breakable blocks in this course. And of course, there's going to be ways to break it. Thwomps being one of them. And whenever blocks start breaking, danger increases. My second way to try to destroy blocks, bob-bombs, of course. Don't stick around too long. Or this may happen. Okay, let's try to stay alive here. This is one of the few sections where no blocks will crumble. Okay, and now we start crumbling ourselves. As you can see, we are forced to use our spin jump. And the spin jump is of course also a way to break these blocks. Okay, this part, here's an enormous thwomp that's going to try to force us to do this fast. The thwomp is rather slow. I could have sped it up, but unfortunately I can't. This is the fastest speed the thwomps can go. So we're going to have to work with this. Here's another mushroom in case you got hit. There should be a secret up here. Yeah, one up. It's been over 2 years that I created this course and I still remember where my secrets are. Okay, let's climb the stairs now. This looks intimidating, but it's in all honesty really easy. Just hold left. And let's move on to the first section that will actually challenge us. Same deal as what we did before, only this time with some gaps in between. And therefore, the first true danger of failing this. Just make sure you keep control and don't panic, of course. Okay, this is a running section. Every single block destroyed, but we're still alive. Oh, big bob bumps. Just run through here fast and you shouldn't be in trouble. Okay, here's another section where you just want to go fast. And another one of these sections, only this time even more gaps. This is all a matter of rhythm, as you can see. And now for the next upgrade in this theme. Cape Mario, or Toadette in my case. The spin jump will change up a lot. And therefore I can make even bigger gaps. There we go. Oh yeah, this part. Let's see if I remember how this works. We need to hit the P-switch. Get out of here in time before the thwomp actually squishes us. And then stay here until the P-switch runs out. And then return to this section. A little bit of a puzzle section, you might say. But that is how it works. Okay, and the final part's the most interesting part. Run away! Every single block in this area is going to be destroyed in a minute, so make sure you're not on them for very long. Okay, and here we need to spin jump, so we're going to destroy some blocks ourselves. Definitely making sure we can't stick around. And there we go. Awesome level to play. Here's a way of creating a sense of rush without actually creating a pure blood speedrun. Was definitely a fun concept to play around with when I first came up with the idea. Turned out pretty well. But okay, what also turned up is the castle. And since my clock is barely not at 20 minutes yet, Let's go play that one as well. The Impossible Boss Rush. I was waiting for you. This course was made to be some sort of puzzle. It appears to be an extremely difficult boss battle, because as you can see, we cannot step on the floor here. And the way to actually beat it is try to find out how to cheese the spiky floor. In this case, by using the walls. The wall jump. However, finding out the trick how to beat this stage does not make it easy. These first two bosses are not so much a problem. Boom Boom, Pom Pom. Both of them can be pretty easily taken care of if you just shell jump properly and wall jump properly. But then this happens. Both of them at the same time. Oh. And dealing with two of these bosses at the same time, that may be a little bit too much to handle. But at least you see the idea. The first fight, the Boom Boom fight, we actually want to do like this. As you can see, this is a little bit of a wider room. And therefore we can only do one wall jump. The other wall is too far away. The rest we need to do by bouncing on his shell. That is the trick for the first fight. The second one, we can actually wall jump the full fight. Make sure to land on the proper pom-pom, of course. Okay, the third room can be cheesed somewhat by immediately going for the pom-pom before she actually teleports away. It definitely makes this fight a lot easier, because it's actually the pom-pom that we need to defeat here, not the Boom Boom. He's only here to make us actually survive. And then the final room, a Meowsher in the background, which we need to avoid. And he's accompanied by a very hungry, fiery friend. Ooh. This can be very nerve-wracking, especially after surviving the third room. Which you also need to do over again if this fails. And the Goomba is actually the one holding the key. The moment he steps into the lava, then we win. And the Meowsher's trying really hard to actually destroy all of our crates here. Also making this really difficult. Making sure you have enough room to actually survive here. Okay, there we go. Why am I holding this crate? No need for that. But anyway, that was the Impossible Boss Rush. And the question mark behind the impossible is not there for nothing. It's to indicate it's more of a puzzle-like level than a real boss rush. The trick is finding out how to clear it. And with that, we have now completed 115 courses in total. We have completed 75 courses in Super Treecks Originals World. There are only 5 left. One final new course that is not uploaded. And my 4 most popular courses on Course World are all in World 8. Of course, finishing off with my most popular course of all. That is going to be the final one. Perhaps next time will be the final time. It depends if I'm able to actually beat them under 30 minutes. See you folks next time. And Treecks out. Later folks.